Hello everyone, my name is Shola, Olushola Ajose, Oluwaseun, Olatunde Ajose. But you guys can call me Uncle Shola, and I'm also known as African Boy. But I'll tell you why a bit later on.
Hi, my name is Pamela Sachi. My Ghanaian name is Abena. I'm a documentary filmmaker and I'm the writer-producer of a documentary called British Ghanaians Lost in Translation.
My name is Georgina Mame Akosia Menu Usu Ansa. And my name is Mame because I was named after my dad's mum. Her name was Akosia and I'm the second born, which is Menu.
My name is Latifa Leona Murray Springer.
You're from it, Kojo Boateng Ajiman. My name is Kojo Boateng Ajiman. Also have an English name called Roy, which my parents gave me.
I was born and raised here in the UK. I actually like to say I was made in Africa, born in the UK, because I was in my mummy's belly in Africa, and then they took me to France, and then they had me here in East London in Newham, and this is where I was raised. So I always say, yeah, I was made in Africa, born in the UK.
I was born in Leeds, West Yorkshire, and me and my family moved down to London when I was about 5 or 6. So I was pretty much raised in London, but I still consider myself as a northerner.
I was born and raised in London, England, North London, not South London where you guys are all sitting now. I was born way up north.
Where were you born and raised? So I was born and raised in a little town called Honoret Park, which is inside Forest Hill, about 2 minutes from where you guys all are right now.
I was born and raised in a town called Huddersfield in the county of West Yorkshire, England. Both of my parents are from the Twin Islands of Trinidad and Tobago in the Caribbean. There they speak Tobagonian and Trinidadian Creole, which is officially English with hints of different African languages.
I would say yes, I do speak my native tongue. I speak it conversationally, and I am looking to improve, I'm actually working to improve my fluency in speaking the language of Tree, which is my mother's mother tongue.
The native language I speak to my children, to anyone who understands, is Yoruba. Okay, so Yoruba is one of the native tongues of Nigeria, where I'm.
So unfortunately, I grew up hearing Tree. I loved Tree. I could understand everything, but unfortunately I used to respond in English, and so I can't speak Tree. My conversational Tree is terrible, so make sure you learn your native tongue.
Do I speak my native tongue? Do I speak Chi? Yes, I speak Chi. I like to speak it better than I can. I can understand everything, but speak it not as well as you guys can. I want you guys to be able to speak it better than I can, and that's why my little boy Leo is here with you, learning from Abna and Michael how to speak Chi better than all the adults around you.
I'm gonna teach you now how to say I can be the change, I can make a change in Yoruba, okay? Mo le se ayipada. Yeah? So mo le se ayipada. Yeah? Mo le se, I can make ayipada, change. Okay? I hope you guys have got that. Good work.
The two people that inspired me when I was growing up has to be my mum and my dad, because they'd been through so much living in England and coming from Ghana, being in England, struggling, raising us as parents in a country which is not their own. So I had to listen to them all the time, because most of the time they were right. And so the two people that inspired me when I was growing up are my mum and dad. And I'm saying to you, listen to your mum and dad, because they are always right. They are always right.
Name one thing you do with your family to preserve the heritage and keep the legacy alive. As I work within fashion, I think it's extremely important for us to have the brand of Africa on our torso when we go out. So whether it be the African map, whether it be the beautiful fabrics of Africa, Ankara, batik, tie-dye, mud cloth, it has to feature somewhere on our body.
I would like to do a tour of Africa. So in the past, I've done different music tours where I've toured, like I've done a show in London, then the next day I do a show in Manchester, then the next day I do a show in Bristol, then the next day I do a show in Cardiff, then the next day I do a show in Newcastle, like all over the UK. But I would love to do a tour of Africa. So day 1, I'm in Nigeria. Day 2, I'm in Ghana. Day 3, I'm in Cameroon. Day 4, I'm in the Ivory Coast. You know, for me, that will be a dream come true, to be able to see Africa, to be able to spread my music, be an African boy, and to be able to connect with the people. And I know I'm definitely going to achieve it.
One thing that keeps me motivated all the time when I just feel like I'm tired, or, you know, life is just, you know, there's so much going on, is that if I drop the ball, so if I don't stay focused, I know there are lots and lots of people relying on me, and so it's almost like the domino effect. If one person isn't doing what they need to do, other people can't do what they need to do. So community really motivates me.
My word of inspiration for you wonderful children is vision. The Bible speaks about without having a vision, people will perish. And that can be taken in all sorts of different contexts, but in the context of motivating and inspiring you, the next generation, I would say that it's so important to have a vision.
So, a word of inspiration for me is yam, okay? Some of you might know what a piece of yam is. It grows from, it's a root vegetable, okay? It grows from the ground and you pick it up. It's very starchy, it's very yummy and delicious, okay? But yam for me means young, ambitious and motivated, okay? And that is what every single one of you watching this are. You're young, ambitious and motivated. So if you know you want to do something, if you know you want to be something, do it. Don't give up. Don't give up. Try harder. Ask yourself why, okay? And don't compare yourself to anybody else.
3 words, okay? So I would say discover. Make sure that you're always learning. Make sure you're always discovering. Make sure you never think that you know it. Question. So question ideas that you're being given, whether that's on the TV, whether that's in school. Make sure you're always informed, and that what people give you is not necessarily what you conclude. And the third thing is to honor. Honor those around you, honor your creator, and make sure that you are constantly grateful for what you have. So thank you for listening, guys, and I will see you really soon.
Pride, pride, pride. Be proud of who you are, whether you're a Ghanaian, Nigerian, Jamaican, English, Turkish, Spanish. Be proud of who you are, because if you know who you are, you can go anywhere in life.
So I would say most definitely has to be the 3 P's: be persistent, be polished, and be positive. Number 1, be persistent, meaning never give up on those goals and complete what you have started. Number 2, be polished, be skillful, be respectable, and be the master at what you do. Number 3, be positive, meaning be productive and be helpful.
Listen up, you
Thanks
can
very
be
much.
anything in the world, and God we trust. An architect, doctor, maybe an actress, but nothing comes easy. It takes much practice. Like I met a woman who's becoming a star. She was very beautiful, leaving people in awe, singing songs Lena Horne, but the younger version hung with the wrong person.